Hey guys, and welcome to Prep Vlog Series episode number 6. This is my second time recording this because the first time I didn't hit record and it was 10 minutes of me chatting to a phone that was not recording. So this might be a little bit shorter than the one I originally recorded, but I'll still give you sort of a gist of what's happened. So it's been a pretty productive week. I'll attach this morning's check-in condition in this video, which was the day after 750 grams of carbs. So I've had 750 grams of carbs on Thursday. When I'm recording this, today is Friday, we're going 750 again, and I'll give you a little bit of reason behind that. The previous Friday I was about 106.1. A couple of days after, on the Monday, I dropped to 104.8, which was a lot of a drop. I think it dropped to about 104.5 thereafter. And then the Thursday, 103.9, so almost 3 kilos off in a week. I think at one point, maybe the Thursday before, it was 106.8. So almost 3 kilos in a week, which is just too much. You know, we're ahead. It's probably the second topic we've had in almost 5-6 weeks of dieting. So feeling a lot better, feeling a lot more human than I was during the week, because on the Monday when I had that big drop to 104, it just started kicking my ass. I started dragging my feet, and for anyone that's been on prep before, you'll know that like the sleep cycle goes. So I would get into bed, be tired, and then just be lying there and be all of a sudden just like, oh, I'm just not tired. Heart rate's going. You know, you're not, mine's not racing. You just, it's thoughtless. You just can't sleep. So it was to the point where I'd get to sleep eventually after a couple hours, and then maybe perhaps wake up every couple hours needing a drink because I'm going through so much water at the current moment. So I was feeling pretty dead, and then on the Thursday, I usually only check in on a Friday. Thursday it dropped pretty low, so I took a video again, sent it to Cal, and was like, just letting you know, by the way, this is 103.9, and he agreed to have a high day, and then woke up the Friday and he said high day again. Just to give us much of like a bit of a buffer before we start dropping again. So I wouldn't imagine we have a refeed now probably for another 3-4 weeks, probably till I'm down like 102, 101. The upper body will probably be ready by then. As you can see, the upper body is like almost there, but there's still a lot to come off the glutes, hamstrings, and the quads themselves. So yeah, 8 weeks out by the time this launches. It's exciting, but I'm way more focused on other things like business and moving as well. So review from this week, I got posing trunks. I got a custom order made, which are the ones that I've got will be pretty cool for PCA Scotland and UKUP Kent. So I'm not going to show them. If you want to see them, then continue to watch this, continue to follow my Instagram, and you'll see photos and pictures of me, I'm sure, in them on that day. For just now, I'm just practicing like a black pair, and then I've got like a blue pair for the first 2 shows, and then a custom order for the last 2 shows, which will be pretty cool. So yeah, we've got a date of entry into our house, which is the 21st of February. So by the time this launches, this will be February. We'll be about 3 weeks away from moving. So my main focus and attention is on that, really, instead of prep. Like moving house and business is occupying my mind. So right now, focusing on like what we need to pack, what we need to throw out, what we need to like sort out when we get to the solicitors, and then after that, you know, the day after we move, I've got my niece's naming day. Then I've got the male posing day on the 23rd, and then there's a week until the launch of the official launch of the coaches coming to the brand, where they sign the contracts. So they're unofficially under the brand right now. You know, Ali's transitioned over. Clara's unofficially the posing coach. Ali has been a good friend of mine for years, and over the years I've seen many trainers come and go, but not many that have sort of leveled themselves up with their physique, their knowledge, their results, as Ali has, as I've done with myself. So a lot of respect for him, and I'm super excited to have him under the brand and just help him get busy and earn the money he wants to earn for the life that he wants to have for him and his girlfriend. And then Clara's been a great client and friend over the past couple of years, and just her standards, how she conducts herself is awesome. Like how much she's improved her physique, shows her dedication, hard work, but also how she's helped some of the girls improve their posing has been pretty damn special to see. So I'm excited to see her kind of go into full swing and try and help her balance the full-time job plus the life of an online coach. So not much else to add really, apart from we will continue to dig after this weekend. As I said, by the time this launches, it'll be Sunday, but we have topped up as of Thursday and Friday. So on those 2 days, 1,500 grams of carbs going in the system, and we upped fats as well by about 30 grams on each day, because carbs just go straight through me. I could probably see, even though we've had a top up, that we'll probably hit another new low as of I want to say within the next sort of 7 to 10 days after the top up. I think we'll be at a new low. Another exciting thing from this week has been I've got back videos from TT that will be used for the site. So we've got one main one that will launch in March, but we've got a couple of teaser trailers, because some people know what's happening, because Ali's transitioning over and he's using a lot of the documents and stuff now to make the transition smooth. But right now I'm helping them work on their content, bank up their content, so that when that hits, their content can change. But I might attach a wee clip in this video before I'll use that on Instagram to launch. So if you're watching this vlog, you've seen that, you'll have seen this clip before everybody else.
So raise up, we going way up. This is my world now. I stayed up, never gave up till I came up. This is my world now.
So that's exciting. Still waiting on my web guy finishing the website, but he's got a month, and he emailed me a couple of days ago saying we should be finished for this weekend, so that's cool. And that's where we'll have Ali and Clara have their own bit on the website, their own email. We can write blogs and articles. There'll be links to download programs. All our results will be up there. The posing, the training days will be up there. With the we've got posing days and training days for the females. We've got a female group chat. We've also now got a female photo shoot day, which is going to be the day after PCA. Again, just creating this sense of community within the team. Don't have a guys one yet. Guys don't really want to do that much that sort of thing. But that's with Ian Barclay, and he actually reached out to me after me and Rona booked a shoot with him, which is the day after Inverness. So the Inverness show is on the 29th of March. We've got our photo shoot on the 30th. So that'll be kind of a busy day, driving back from Inverness on the Sunday, train to Glasgow on the Monday, do the photo shoot, train, then come back. But also, if you think of the weekend in NABA and PCA, I'll be in Glasgow. I'll be at NABA all day Saturday, stay in Glasgow Saturday night, Sunday do PCA, stay in Glasgow Sunday night, and then be at the photo shoot for the girls on the Monday. But I'll probably train first thing in the morning. So that's going to be a busy weekend, but one that I'm looking forward to. And that's just it, guys, right? The brand itself, what we're trying to own, my vision for the brand itself within the next 5 years, to be the most reputable online coaching company for elite body transformations in the whole of the UK. That's a pretty punchy goal to have, but I realised that you just can't do it alone, and this is why I've taken on Clara and Ali. Get them full for August, and then take on another coach in October. That's the plan. That'll happen. It'll probably be another female coach, and I have in mind who it's going to be. She's probably watching this. She's probably thinking, "Holy shit, I can't believe one just said that." But that's the plan, as I've got in my head. We'll see how things go. But yeah, you soon realise that you just can't do that stuff alone. Yes, we market a lot towards females, and that's because it's just one of the brand avatars, right? So you go listen to the podcast on Andrew Chappelle. The research he done showed that in the BNBF British Finals, in competitors that placed in the top 5 in the male category, only 50% of them had a coach, whereas in the female category, 100% of them had a coach, the ones that placed in the top 5. And that's just because us males, we like to think that we know best and we know what we're doing, but ultimately, there's more male coaches within the industry, so we can coach ourselves. I could coach myself, I just don't want to, because right now I'm allowing myself to focus on business. So I personally do work with a lot of male clients as well, as does Ali. Clara doesn't at the moment. But I think that for me is getting more and more. I had a big intake of females over the past couple of months, but the past like 5, 6, 7 clients that have came on board have all been males, a mixture of assisted and non-assisted, which is quite cool. So I like personally working with both. I have no preference, because either way it's all about getting them to become an elite version of themselves. So that's really it for me, guys. Hopefully I've pressed the record button this time. If you have any questions or you'd like to know more, please reach out to me. I've asked a couple of you on Instagram for feedback on what you'd like to see more of in these. And some of you have said keep doing what you're doing. Some of you said, oh, this, that, and next thing. So please reach out. Please share this with anyone. Hopefully they get value out of it as well. And wherever you are, whatever you do, give it the beans.